Hi traders, this is Cynthia of Day Trade Forex bringing you her new color ribbon surfing system. And I'd like to introduce you to this new trading system of mine. And I'm just showing you an overview here first in a 4-hour chart. We don't actually trade this in a 4-hour chart, but I just want to show you the chart setup and the basic premise behind this trading system. First of all, this is a trading system that trades between major and minor key levels. And trading between major and minor key levels is how the bankers, the brokers, and the institutional traders trade. So we're going to learn how to trade the way they trade. And that means trading between key levels. So on this chart, you can see some dashed blue lines and some dashed magenta lines. Now the dashed magenta lines are your major key levels, which end in 0, 0. So here we call them sweet spot. This is a major key level of 1.3300, and you can see that for the last couple of days we've been banging up against this major key level, and we hit it again this morning. So you can see the trend has been on an uptrend for a long time, and here we had a long bar that reached up and touched this major key level, and then the price went down and came back up and touched the major key level again, and now it's gone up and has been flirting with this major key level. And the traders, the brokers, the institutional brokers, the bankers, they all trade between these major key levels, which are spaced 100 pips apart. And then we have the minor key levels, which this one is 1.3275, 1.3250, 1.3225. Those are all 25 pips apart. So these are the minor key levels, which in lower time frames you can trade between the lower key levels for 25 pips approximately. But you always know ahead of time what your target's going to be, because either the minor or the major key level is going to be your target depending on which time frame you trade in. Now you can trade this in a 4-hour chart. It's really easy to see the trade progression between key levels. You can see here we hit, if we had entered down here, this was our first key level. There's our second key level of 100 pips. 200 pips, 300 pips, 400 pips. So in a 4-hour chart, this would have been more than 400 pips because your entry would have been down here. And we enter a trade when the white line crosses the black line and the trend bar is the right color. And down here, this is our volatility window. And when you have a volatility bar color match a trend bar color, and you have a green dot, that's an entry. Green means go. Green dots mean go. So, and you have a color RSI line here, which is green. So green, blue, those are our uptrend colors, and you can see how this would have been a nice entry. You would have probably gotten around this key level here, and you have all of these 25 pips key levels until you hit a major key level. And you might have been thinking, okay, well, here you hit another key level and then the price drops off. What do you do? Well, down here in the volatility window, it tells you exactly what to do, because on this long bar here and this bar, your volatility was very high. It peaked. You can see this gradual upslope of the volatility bars, and it peaked. And then the next bar, the volatility turned teal, from aqua to teal. That means a real slowdown in the volatility. You also have a color RSI line here that went from green to pink, and that means also a slowdown. It's a change of volatility. The volatility is dropped off. That would have been a great time to exit your trades, because you don't want to stay in a trade when the volatility is dropped off. So it hit a major key level. That would have been a great place to have your target, and you could have just been taken out when you hit your target. But if you're not setting targets, which you should be with the system, you could have gotten out here when the price started dropping off, because you can see your volatility window, the colors have changed, and that means a drop off of volatility. and you can see the price just kept sloping down and the volatility bars kept sloping down. And when you get to where there's no volatility bars at all, that definitely is a range area. You can see it ranged, just bounced around between two major key levels, so that's like a 75 pip range, and where nothing was really happening. But here you have the volatility is turned, the volatility bars have turned aqua again. These trend bars are aqua again. The green RSI line is on the upslope, and here you have another entry where the pink dot turned to green. So when the pink dot turns to green and everything else agrees, that's your entry. So you can trade in lower time frames. For instance, in the 5-minute time frame, you can trade between the 25 pip minor key levels. So this would have been your entry here. That's a good entry. Here's your first target, here's your second target, here's your third target. So if you had put on, say, 0.3 mini lots or something like that, I like to trade with say 0.4 or 0.8 or even 1 standard lot, and just close out partial trade, partial lots as they hit the key levels. And then if you think you found the bottom, like right around in here, it waffled around this major key level. Well, of course, the price always waffles around the minor and major key levels. Look at how it's waffling and resting here. So if you see the colors change, you've got all your color pinks changing to aqua, and the green dots have changed to pink. That's a trend change coming. And then by this time you have a new long entry where the white line crossed the black line, and in the volatility window the aqua volatility bar is aqua, and you have a green dot. So that's a good entry here, and here's your first key target. And then you have more trend changes, so you just follow the colors. And let's see, here's a nice entry, perfect entry, and then it just hangs around this key level. So, and then but you have your volatility window that tells you exactly when to get in and exactly when to take partial profits or full profits. So you just learn the simple basic rules. Here it is in a 15-minute chart. Here's a nice entry here, and it goes down 1, 2 key levels, waffles around this key level, drops down to the next one, then drops down to the next one. And then you have really long volatility bars here which show a lot of volatility. Here you can see in the flat area you have no volatility bars at all to speak of. That gives you clear confirmation that you're in a range, a consolidation resting period, and not to trade. So when you see another long volatility bar appear, the volatily's picked up, that's a great place to enter. You have your first key level target and your second key level target, and then some more consolidation, and then the trend changes again. And here was this morning's entry. When the white line crossed the black line, you have a long volatility bar and a green dot. That's a great entry. 1, 2 key levels. So I hope you can see how trading between key levels can be very profitable, very stress-free. You always know your target. The volatility window down here gives you your perfect entries, and the excess would be when the volatility slows down. You have aqua bars turning to teal and the green RSI line turning from green to pink, and you just watch the colors. Everything for you to do, all your trading decisions are mainly in this bottom volatility window. Up here you're just waiting for the white line to cross the black line and for the trend bars to match, but down here you have to wait for the green dot to appear. Green means go, pink means no. Pink means the volatility is fallen off, and if it's coupled with a change in trend color here, you definitely should be out of your trade. So I hope that shows you how easy it is to trade between major and minor key levels. Here they all are. we've been flirting with the 3300 for quite a while, and it finally went back this morning and touched it again. It's gotten very close a lot of times, but with the spread, maybe that it did hit its target for a lot of traders. But here you can see this is a beautiful little run-up. Great entry here. 1, 2, 3, 4 key levels it reached. So even in a 15-minute chart, I like trading this mostly in the 5-minute chart, but if you trade in the 15-minute chart, you can get more pips because you can reach more key levels. If you're trading in a 30-minute or 1-hour time frame, your key level targets are always 100 pips away, so it'll be the magenta lines. That's always going to be your key level target, and you can use the minor key levels for your trailing stop. So just keep moving your stop manually from one minor key level to another, and have your targets, always keep moving your targets up to the next key level. And if you keep moving your targets up and your trailing stop up from key level to key level, you're going to reach a lot of pips that way, and then probably just naturally be stopped out at some point if you didn't close all your trades already when hitting key levels based on when the volatility drops off. So you can make this a set and forget system. You can use a trade manager with it. You can do it just manually. But the beauty of the system is that it's based on color and volatility, and you always have your key levels for your targets and for your trailing stop. So this is called Cynthia's color ribbon surf system, and I hope that you see the fun in this and the ease and the simplicity. And I hope that you are interested in purchasing this, and you'll receive a one-click auto installer. So with one click, all of the indicators and the templates will be loaded automatically into the files will be put into the correct folders in your MT4 platform. And it comes with the PDF guide with training videos and screenshots and lots of explanations, but it's a very simple, easy system to learn. So go ahead and click the buy button down below and pick it up, and let's get you started trading with this very easy system. And the training is on the inside, so we'll see you later. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this trading system as much as I do. Thanks. Bye-bye.